Oh, Mr. Chavez. How are you
Mr.
doing this
Kastner.
evening, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm actually nice and rested. Look forward to this for a while, man. Us teaming up again, especially in the league that we've both been in. But it's also been a while since we both have done something in this league.
I know.
So,
I think I haven't played in like 5 months.
yeah.
I don't even. What are we doing again? No, this is great. We are upgrades.
Mhm.
I said that weirdly, but I said it the way I did, and I'm going to stick to it.
We can't say it like Keanu, but
No.
we know what people want to hear.
But we're here because we are an upgraded version of ourselves. We're going to take everything we learned in previous leagues and apply it here. It is a night of firsts. If you're a sports fan, it's a night when people come into leagues and it's their first entry into being professional athletes. This is our first entry into being a professional ONTL team. So I'm looking forward to it, buddy. Looking forward to playing some fun uncles.
Yep.
Let's bury those motherfuckers.
Let's do it.
Well, that started out so nice and then got very vicious at the end. Did you catch that?
I was not paying attention at all. Preoccupied with other stuff, I guess.
Preoccupied with winning.
Sure.
Listen up, Robert. Listen up, Ant-Man, if those are your real names, because I suspect one of those isn't your real names. You're good guys. But you're going to destroy us? No. Don't overlook us, because we're coming for you. Because we're fun, but we put the F-U in fun. Is that okay, Jacob? I didn't really clear that with you.
Yeah, I'll allow it this time.
He allows it.
I do have some questions for you, though, JPO.
Good.
What meat comes out of cows?
Well, I don't know what.
Beef. I think that was an easy question. This is not going well. What do you call a cow with 3 legs, though?
I don't know what.
Lean beef. Get it? Because it's lean. What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
What?
Either Robert or Antonio's mothers. Ha!
Oh,
roasted. Let's go.
That got ugly.
I'm not prepared for that.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that either. Anyway, welcome to ONTL Teams. I'm John Marr. With me, as sometimes, is my co-host from the north, Jack Pinchuk. Jack, how you doing this evening?
Well, I'm here. That's it.
All we can ask for is another day sometimes. Anyway, this is a debut match tonight. We have the team of Jordan Pierce Owens and Jacob Papa West, the Fun Uncles, going up against the team of Antonio Chavez and Robert the Ghost Kastner. Upgrades. So without further ado, let's introduce them first. With a record of 0-0, making their ONTL debut, Jordan, Jacob, somebody's uncles, claiming they're fun.
Yes.
And introducing second, also with a record of 0-0 in this league, Robert the Ghost Kastner, Antonio Ant-Man Chavez. Upgrades.
I want to see some paperwork to prove they're uncles.
Yeah, all right.
You can ask my beautiful nieces.
All right. In case you don't know how round 1 works, there are 10 questions in 10 separate categories. This is a whiteboard round. Please try to keep your hands on screen at all times. If you do answer all 10 questions correctly, there is a bonus question for an 11 point. Any questions before we get started?
How's your day been?
One real quick.
Sure.
Jack, how are the Canucks looking this year?
You're funny. You're funny.
All right.
Well, they missed the playoffs and we didn't. So there.
Without further ado, I will take the odds. I will give Jack the evens. Your first question comes in the category of music. In what 2010s music movie will you find a college roommate who loves close-up magic? And I don't know, what did your college roommate like? Jack, did you have a college roommate?
My college roommate would be my family because when I went to college for a semester, I was still living at home.
My college roommate enjoyed drinking heavily and kicking me out of the room to have sex with his girlfriend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Papa.
Yesterday.
And Robert.
I don't want to know about John's college experience. Pitch Perfect.
JPO.
Pitch Perfect.
And Antonio.
This guy's Greatest Showman.
Pitch Perfect is correct. That's 1 point for each team.
All right. Your second question will come in the category of 1990s. Name both leads from 1999's Eyes Wide Shut.
I remember this movie fondly.
This is a movie I've yet to see.
Big deal for kids who fancy themselves to be movie nerds in the late 90s. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go down to Robert.
Also big for people who like anonymous sex. Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman.
JPO.
Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman.
Antonio.
And the opposite, Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise.
No points.
Also correct. And Papa.
Great family movie. Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman.
And
Nana was a fan.
Your third question comes in the category of the 2010s. What job do Elisa and Zelda have in The Shape of Water?
I was not aware.
It is a job. Jack, what you doing right now? What's your job? Not to color this question. I'm sure your job is not their job, so I can ask you that.
No, I work at a movie theater, and I also work at my uncle's farm.
All right, they're definitely not on a farm. I can tell you that much. 5,
I have to clean up after the parties like I would.
3,
Don't ask about it.
2, 1. We're up to JPO. What you got?
Yana Torres?
Antonio?
I'm not sure if that would count. I just said cleaning ladies.
Papa?
Scientist.
And Robert?
I said secretaries.
I'll accept janitors, cleaning ladies. They're cleaners. They clean the
Okay.
lab.
All right.
They're cleaners and they're ladies, so that's an acceptable answer.
Okay.
All right. Your next question will come in the category of directors. What is the most recent film directed by James Wan? I screwed up a question. Never seen that before.
Hey, you know what? It wasn't that bad. I've seen way worse. I've seen people read the answers, so that you didn't do that, which is good.
True. Very true.
And we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're starting with Antonio this time.
I hate horror. Annabelle Creation.
Papa West.
Aquaman.
Mr. Robert Kastner.
I forget if this is the name of it. I said Malignant.
And JPO.
I believe it is Malignant.
Malignant is correct.
Nice. Damn.
That movie is fucking weird.
Yes, it is.
I've heard
Your fifth question
Animals.
comes in the category of crime. The initial heist in Heat has Macaulay's team stealing bearer bonds from inside of what?
I haven't seen Heat, but if Cody Newberry is to be believed, it is one of the 10 best films ever made.
It's good. It's long. And I'm coming for you, Kirk, making me watch all these 3-hour movies. I'm telling you. 5.
It was a
4,
perfect game.
3, 2, and 1. We're back up to Papa West.
The U.S. Treasury.
And Robert.
I said armored car.
JPO.
A bank.
And Antonio.
I said armored truck.
Armored car, armored truck, I will accept.
Yep. All right. Your next question comes in the category of recent releases. In Eternals, what is the name of the race of beings who are historical enemies of the Eternals? I woke up about an hour ago. Then I realized I was doing this.
What a revelation.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
That story was compelling and rich.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Robert.
Deviants.
JPO.
The Putties.
I wish.
Antonio.
Deviants.
And Papa.
I said Deviance.
I'm going to give you Deviance. It is Deviants, yes.
You guys knew that because you're deviants.
I tried to make it more interesting than the movie. It worked.
In the category of romance, what year saw the releases of Desperately Seeking Susan, St. Elmo's Fire, and A Room with a View?
I have seen none of these movies.
Yeah, me neither, actually.
I can't really say why I would have watched any of them because it might actually color the answer, but I've seen at least 2 of them.
Fair.
I gotta ask: is my manager allowed on screen, or does he have to wait?
Yeah, he's all right. He's cool.
Aw.
4, 3, 2, 1. And we are down to Robert, I believe.
I said 1985.
And JPO.
Bowling for Soup? They're on 92.
Antonio?
I'm way off then. 98.
And Papa.
1963.
Robert's got it. 1985 is the correct year.
Nice. Good pull, bro.
Couldn't remember if it was 84 or 85.
Well, then the 1985 song. Darn it.
All right. Your next question comes in the category of drama. What two actors play Carl Bernstein and Bob Woodward in All the President's Men? Yet again, a movie I haven't seen.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think I messed up the order last time, but we're going to go to JPO now.
Robert Redford, Dustin Hoffman.
Antonio.
Robert Redford, Dustin Hoffman.
And Papa.
They just announced the Lions pick, so I wasn't able to write it down. I did write Trayvon Walker.
And Robert.
Robert Redford, Dustin Hoffman.
Yes, Robert Redford, Dustin Hoffman is correct. Your next question comes in the category of war. Who composed the scores for The Guns of Navarone, Midway, and The Patriot? You thought you were going to get away without a scores and soundtracks question? No, sir.
I was hoping.
Not in this league.
Boy, was I hoping.
5,
Don't look at me, cat.
4, 3, 2, 1. I did neglect to mention each team has 4 repeats in a challenge, but we're going to go down to Antonio.
Hans Zimmer.
And Papa West.
Neo Morricone.
And Robert.
I also said Hans Zimmer.
And JPO.
When in doubt, Hans Zimmer.
Unfortunately, that is a dirty shit across the board. It is Mr. John Williams.
Haha.
The other one
Would have been my second guess, but that's
That makes more sense.
Hell?
any scores questions.
That's a wake-up call. All right.
All right. And your final question in round number 1 comes in the category of classics. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof takes place in which southern U.S. state?
We narrowed it down for you, so you know it is not Oregon.
Well, unless you're
I guess
from
they're all southern to you, Jack.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Or unless you're the Simpsons.
True.
No.
All
Could be anywhere.
Very
5,
true.
4,
Oh, it's
3,
Springfield shit.
2, 1. We'll start back up with Papa for this one.
Alabama.
And Robert.
So Tennessee.
JPO.
Love that chicken from Popeyes, Louisiana.
And Antonio.
No idea. I said Florida.
None of those are correct. We're looking for Mississippi. Mississippi.
I think it's really close.
Since there were no perfect rounds that round, we will be going right on to round 2. Upgrades has the lead. I have them at 12 to Fun Uncle's 7. Is that what you have, Jack?
Yes.
All right. Round 2 is the deep cuts round. Each team has picked a movie. Fun Uncle's picked Hot Rod. Upgrades has picked The Score. Upgrades, since you are in the lead, you have the choice. Do you want to do your movie first or second?
What do you want to do? Usually when I do this, I do our movie first so we can get our 1s out of the way to get the 2s later. But that's up to you. I really
That's
don't.
good. I like your approach. So that's cool.
Okay, so we're going to do the score first then.
So we're going to do the score first. All right. And just so you know, if it is your movie, they are worth 1 point. If it is your opponent's movie, they are worth 2 points to you. Both teams still have 4 repeats and a challenge available. There are 6 questions on each film, so you guys can choose which one of you will go first and which one of you will go second.
Up to you, buddy. What do you
Let me go first.
Okay.
And Fun Uncles, which one of you guys wants to go first?
JP, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, so we'll go left to right. Jack, you want to ask these or do you want to ask Hot Rod?
I will ask Hot Rod.
All right, so JPO and Antonio only. This is still a whiteboard round. So
Oh, yeah.
But I ask all 4 players, please keep your hands on the screen just so we're not having any shenanigans, as JP likes to say. So your first question, the score. You'll get 3 questions, and your first one is, the scepter that the heist is centered around was made in what year? Never really gotten around to making scepters. Yeah, they didn't do that in shop class when I was in high school.
Papa, would you have had this?
5,
Good.
4, 3, 2, and 1. JPO
1890, I think is what I wrote. Yeah.
and Antonio.
I think I'm in the right century, but I'm not sure. 1661.
1661 is correct.
Good job.
Your second question. When Jack first meets Nick, he asks for directions to what location? Jack, you ever met somebody named Nick and asked for directions?
Well, I have a cousin named Nick.
Hey, give you directions? 5, 4.
Couple times. Not necessarily good.
Art imitating life. And we'll start with Antonio this time.
And also in French, Mont Richard. So.
And JPO?
Where the gingerbread man lives?
Both incorrect. It says Place Norman here, but I imagine it's supposed to say Palace Norman.
No,
Is
no,
it
it's
Plaza.
Plaza Norman. Okay,
Plaza
Plaza
Norman.
Norman. That makes sense. Okay. It is Plaza Norman.
Okay.
Your third and final question before we switch it over to your partners. On the day of the heist, Brian claims that what object is setting off the metal detector at the customs house? I've never set off a metal detector, but I have been tackled by the TSA. So that was fun.
I'm sorry, what now?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chicago's a rough city. JPO
Lunchbox?
and Antonio.
Maybe this is radio.
Radio is correct.
Good job. Yeah.
With that, we're going to switch over to Papa West and Robert's 3 questions. Question number 4. What specific species of bug infested the shipment that the scepter was in? And this is pretty specific.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. The cat's not coming off because the cap
4,
is off. I get
3,
that now.
2, 1. We'll start with Robert
Asian longhorn beetle.
and Papa.
Locusts.
Asian longhorn beetle is correct. Your 5th question. What are the first 3 numbers to the Ironclad system engineering codes?
Damn, I want these questions now.
I memorized all these.
Me too.
And
Nothing else to say, but it's lame. And I understand that.
No, it's not, man. It's
1, Papa.
1, 2, and 3.
I got the same combination of my luggage, Robert.
317.
317 is correct. And your final question.
Got 2.
At Max's first meeting with Nick in the film, Max says he just got back from vacation where?
Doing the Godfather Part 4.
Shenanigans.
No, filming
5,
Superman 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Robert
Bermuda.
and Papa.
Said the Bahamas.
Bermuda is correct. With that, I have a score of Fun Uncle still at 7, upgrades getting up to 17. As we move on to our next half of this round, Jackson asked you guys your questions in Hot Rod. We're going to keep the same order. So JPO and Antonio, you'll get the first 3 questions, and Papa and Robert will get the second 3. Go ahead, Jack.
All right. Your first question in Hot Rod. What name does Dave give when ordering food while Kevin, Rico, and Rod are tasting jelly beans?
I used to give really weird names at Fuddruckers, and they would always say them over the loudspeaker.
Nice.
That's
I went to a witch one time and I wrote the name Super Jew and they would not say it.
Boo.
And I'm still upset to this day. I will not do that.
I do like a witch though.
To
Well, which do you like?
JPO
RoboCop.
and Antonio.
I just gotta say thank you for making me watch this movie, Voltron.
Voltron is correct.
All right, your
Go ahead,
second
Reggie.
question. During the lung strengthening exercise, Dave's mom didn't have enough grape punch for everyone, so she mixed it with what other flavor?
That's just such a weird question. So, seems like something my mom would do.
How is she? I haven't talked to her in a while.
She's good. She misses you.
Oh, good.
And your cat.
Robert and Antonio's mom don't talk to me anymore.
4, 3, 2, 1. Antonio
I think it's cherry.
and JPO.
Yeah, I think it's cherry.
Cherry is correct.
Little girl, you like cherry?
All right. And your third question from Hot Rod. Why does Rod say he can't grow a mustache? This
I
is
think
a
I have the
movie
same
I
problem.
think I saw when I was a kid, but can't remember.
Let's be honest. This movie's just a bunch of strung along Lonely Island sketches.
It's
Like,
true.
that's fine.
But it's
not-
great.
2, 1. And we're back up to JPO.
I don't remember.
And Antonio.
I think he says I have a hormone problem.
I'll accept that. Hormone disorder, yes.
All right.
Yes.
You know I have a hormone disorder.
Yeah.
All right, now we switch over to Robert and Papa. Okay. All right, your guys' first question in Hot Rod. What stunt does Rod think his dad died performing?
Yeah, I don't have any banter on this one. My dad's alive.
Same.
4, 3, 2, 1. We will start with Robert
I said jumping over 10 milk trucks.
and Papa.
Jumps 10 milk trucks.
I'll accept both those answers. Those are both correct.
Yes. All right, your next question from Hot Rod. Why does Rico say he's pumped before he assaults the guy who owns the trailer Rod dented?
I didn't expect this film to make me laugh out loud as many times as it did.
I've been pumped for the same reason. Yeah, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa, what you got?
I'm freaking pumped. I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
And Robert.
I said drinking green tea all day.
Yeah, it's okay. You didn't say goddamn. We're still gonna accept it.
Okay. I don't like to blaspheme.
Yeah,
Goddamn shenanigans.
And your final
we
question.
have to be sensitive. Caleb Bowman might be watching.
And your final question in Hot Rod. Name 2 of the 3 jelly bean flavors that Rod is quizzed on at the beginning of the film. Jelly
Yeah,
bean,
this I memorized.
kind of overrated.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna start with Robert again.
Pink grapefruit and toasted marshmallow.
And Papa.
I knew Very Cherry was the last one, and I just wrote marshmallow.
I believe we have to only accept Robert's answer because it is toasted marshmallow. Those are
Yeah,
specific jelly
unfortunately, we
belly
can't
flavors.
accept marshmallow.
All right, with that, then round 2, I have Fun Uncles at 10, and the upgrades are up to 29. So
So anyone's game.
it's still anybody's game, technically. So we're gonna go on to round 3. Upgrades, you still have the choice. Would you like to go first or second in the wheel round?
What do you think, buddy?
How you know my luck with wheel, so I always feel
I
like
think we just
deferring.
defer, honestly.
Okay, let's
See
defer.
what
then.
happens.
All right,
Okay.
relax a bit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let the Fun Uncles go first and pull up the wheel from wheeldecide.com, sponsored by nobody.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sponsored by the NFL draft.
Boo capitalism. All right, so let me go back over here.
Austin Powers said, "Yay, capitalism."
And here's your first spin. And it lands on Spinner's Choice. Let me read you your options. Your options for today, Fun Uncles. You have recent releases, famous actors and actresses, directors, comic book movies, 1980s. Oh, I've mentioned it twice. 2000, I think it's 2010 it's supposed to be. Sorry, I had to change that. Good thing 1980s didn't come up. Animated and comedy.
Jordan, I just want to say real quick, what kind of sorcery is John using to have wheelsaside.com not sponsor today's wheel?
He's a mastermind, man. Gotta talk to him off air. He'll give you all sorts of cool things.
He's probably paying for it. That could be.
I don't think so.
No, this is free extension. Free extensions.
Okay. Now the wheel left. So I'm either thinking comic book movies or comedies.
You have your decision on the
definitely not comic book movies for me. At least as far as this. I mean, if you don't like actors or actresses or recent, then go comedy.
Okay. John, we're gonna go with comedies.
Comedy. All right. So since you did read the questions for Hot Rod, Jack, I will read Fun Uncles. Their questions and comedies.
Wait, how's this work?
Basically, you can confer on every question. 2 points. You can drop down to 1 point for multiple choice. However, whatever stage you leave the question on, if you get it incorrect, the upgrades can steal either 2 or 1 points, depending on what we're looking at.
Okay.
I will determine when this match has gotten too far and the towel must be thrown in. So your first question. What do the knights who say knee initially request of Arthur to bring them in Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
I'm not sure. You know, Jacob?
I want to say it's like a root of some plants. Here's the thing, though. We're down by 19. So we have to go for it. We can go multiple choice on one, but we have to go for it. Will you repeat the question, John?
Yes. Your first repeat. What do the knights who say knee initially request of Arthur to bring them in Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
I'm saying, do you want to shoot your shot on this or wait?
I don't know off the top of my head.
All right, go multiple.
Yeah, this is the only one we can do it, though. Multiple choice, please, John.
All right. Your multiple choice answers are A, weapons, B, horses, C, coconuts, or D, shrubbery.
It's a shrubbery.
Final I think is what he's waiting for.
Yeah, final answer.
I would waiting if you had anything else. It's shrubbery. Final answer.
Okay.
That is correct for a point.
It was a plant, not a root.
Your next question. In Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping, what kind of animal is Seal attacked by at Connor's proposal?
Wolves, right?
I have not seen this one, so.
Wolves, final answer.
That is correct. Your next question. What job does Tess have before she pretends to assume her boss's job in Working Girl?
Bro, I don't know.
Have you seen Working Girl?
No, I did ask about it recently in my trivia, but that's just because I thought I was like, oh, that's an interesting cast.
What kind of place does she work at?
I think they're secretaries later.
Repeat the question, please.
Okay, your second repeat. What job does Tess have before she pretends to assume her boss's job in Working Girl?
So secretary, maybe?
I was thinking that or receptionist before we started. I just want to say I love how John gives us like 10 seconds between each question. Can't even talk at all. It's amazing. I was thinking receptionist, but if you say secretary, I can challenge saying that's kind of the same thing. So.
Secretary, final answer?
Secretary is correct.
Damn.
Thank God I just looked this up recently.
Yeah.
And your fourth question. Michael Ian Black and Bradley Cooper get married in what comedy?
Wet Hot American Summer. Final answer.
That is correct.
And
your next question, and your final question, and you do have to get this correct for 2, I believe, to stay in it.
Well,
pressure us.
well, they could steal ours, right?
We still
Yeah,
have to get
they
this
would have to
correct.
steal all 10, though. So
We can do that. Yeah, whatever. We got it.
why can't Fletcher lie in Liar Liar?
So JPO, real quick, I just want to say there's this kid for the announcing the pick for the Giants. He is super hyped. So I think we should be super hyped when we say his son wishes he cannot lie for his birthday, and it's a birthday wish.
Locking in.
Final answer.
Okay, that is correct.
yes.
All right.
At first, I was like, "Stop wasting time about the damn draft."
Honestly,
All right,
I
I
was
get where you're
going
going.
that because I'm not sure if that was really excited, but okay.
All right.
No,
So with that,
like,
we will go to
Semantics.
we will go to whom upgrades spin.
Can't wait for the
Wheel-
opponent's choice. Let's go, baby.
The wheel,
yes,
the wheel
yes.
is tied back in here. The wheel is correct this time, and let's see what you guys get.
Can't wait for this.
All right.
I can't
It's
even
not
see
moving
it.
for me, but
Not moving. I'm paranoid.
Yeah,
Famous actors and actresses. You do have a respin if you don't like that.
Do you want to take it?
Do we want to just take it and just knock it out? Fuck it.
I mean, we're up 10.
Yeah. You know.
I'm sure we could get a couple of these.
Yeah. All right.
I think we should just take it. Let's just
Yeah.
take it. We'll
We'll
take it.
practice anyway. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Jack. Ask them their questions in famous actors and actresses.
All right. Your first question, famous and actors and actresses. Which actress appeared in the films directed by Jeff Nichols, Tate Taylor, and Terrence Malick in 2011?
I only know one of those names.
So Tate Taylor would be the help. So it would be, would it be like Bryce Dallas Howard? I don't know what
Is Malick the one who did Tree of Life?
Yeah,
Would that be Chastain, maybe?
it could be her. Do you want to
Alright.
check? So what do y'all?
Yeah, let's just check it just to be sure.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Emma Stone, B, Jessica Chastain, C, Bryce Dallas Howard, or D, Amy Adams.
All the redheads.
So Jessica Chastain's in Tree of Life.
I feel like she is.
Okay, I doubt Emma Stone is, right?
And I don't know the first director, so I don't know what movies he's done. So
We should just go Chastain then.
yeah. All right. Chastain, final answer.
That is correct
Good
for
job.
1 point. All right. Your next question in famous actors and actresses. What actor appeared in Jagged Edge, Independence Day, and Big?
Oh, I think it's Robert Loggia. He's
Yeah.
he's a general in
Yeah,
Independence Day.
he's definitely in Independence Day and Big.
Am I
So,
saying his name correctly though?
Robert
Just don't-
Loggia? Yeah, Loggia. You're right. You want to shoot for it? Go ahead.
Robert Loggia. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, buddy.
And I believe we still have a game.
We do.
Yeah, you gotta get at least one more.
All right. All right. Your third question. Lauren Bacall starred in how many films with Humphrey Bogart?
Jesus fucking Christ. We should definitely multiple choice.
All right. Well, what choice?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
I weirdly have a block and can't think of any, which is sad, but what do you want to do? Do you want to go with the standard 3 or do you think
Yeah, I was gonna say 3. I was like, when in doubt, go with 3.
I was kind of thinking 4, honestly, but
What's your gut leaning towards?
my gut's leaning towards 4, but
Let's do it. Come on.
all right. 4, final answer.
That is correct for
Yeah.
1 point.
All right.
All right, still gotta ask at least one more.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's 14 with 2 questions left, so we gotta ask.
Yep.
one more.
All right, cool. Who stars in Old Boy, Labor Day, and W?
Josh Brolin.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Josh Brolin, final answer.
And your winners, upgrades. Let's just take a moment here. We're gonna put them backstage. We'll talk to those guys in a minute. But first of all, we're gonna talk to these two gentlemen, these two fine uncles whose nieces should not be upset. Jordan and Papa.
all 5 of them were watching tonight.
So my nephews can be upset. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
your nephews allowed to be upset because you have to teach them about pride early. But your nieces should not be upset because that's not ladylike. So let's go. How you guys feeling?
You know what, man? Those deep cuts hurting me a lot, but I enjoyed the performances. You know, the first rounds we did really good on that comedy. You know, even that first one, he knew it. Just one of those classic trivia, like to make sure we get the wording right. So, great opponents. You know, I knew we're a little bit of the underdogs. They're both really tremendous guys. So, I don't know about that Josh Brolin. You know, he was the lead in like all those movies, but that's fine. The question sometimes, sometimes. What do you think, Jacob?
No, I'm doing good. I've had a really hectic day, so I was totally planning on watching their deep cut, but I didn't get to it. But that's okay, because I was pretty sure we were just going to have fun in this match. And I don't know about you, I had fun.
Well, you could do what I did, which was watch the deep cut and still get everything wrong. So it happens.
I watched like 3 minutes of there, so.
I watched all 2.5 hours.
All right.
Don't judge us.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
No judgment
Right.
here.
What I will do is I will send you guys backstage and we'll talk to today's winners. Upgrades. Bring them on right now. How are you two feeling? Big win in your debut. Got a knockout in your debut. What's up, fellas?
I mean, I watched both movies twice and took deep cut notes. That's my standard for this thing. I'm a psycho, but I like to be a psycho to do this. And I think that bore out. We missed one deep cut between us.
Yeah.
Right? That was it.
Yeah.
Or did we? Actually, did we?
No, it was me. Yeah, I was on the freaking
okay, whatever.
the French
the plus tournament. Whatever. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit. The point is that the deep cuts worked out for us. We were able to build a lead from rounds 1 and 2. And then, I was worried that us not spinning first and them getting spinners would bite us in the ass again. But
the wheel hates us both. I forgot.
It really does. Wheels hate us. I don't know why. I mean, I drive cars and stuff. They have wheels on them.
Yeah,
I guess maybe I'm used to wheels, perhaps. But no, this is good. Had a good time. Those guys are fun. JPO, Jacob are a lot of fun. And I studied a lot for this, but that's a good time. I enjoyed both movies. The score is only 2 hours, not 2.5.
I was about to say that. I was like, it's only a little bit over 2 hours, maybe even a little bit less with credits, but yeah.
Well, if you pause and go to the bathroom in the middle, it's 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Or if you take deep cuts like I do, it's like 4.
True.
Right. But no, I actually want to thank these guys because I've heard so much stuff about Hot Rod. I'm not saying it's a freaking amazing movie, but it is freaking hilarious, and I'm glad that I finally got a chance to watch it.
Good time.
And I think this is indicative of what me and Robert can sort of do as a team. Where not to be cocky, but we have had our fair share of knockouts, and we want it's good to be going back to that kind of trend. Yeah. So we hope to keep it going. Or at least just keep a streak going. That's all we care. Whether it be knockout, TKO, whatever. But yeah, this is just to show that we're still just as strong as ever. We are, in fact, upgraded.
Well, that being said, you guys, we do have this debut tournament going on. Whether I don't know if they're saying that in the other matches, you do advance to the next round of the tournament, sort of. And I won't say who you're playing, but you are playing another team, which is great. That being said, is anybody looking forward to playing?
I think if I'm correct, if we win a couple of these matches and get through the tournament, we get to play Kumite, and that would be not that I'm expecting that we would win because Meltzerplex is over there and Bill is amazing at these kinds of things, and I can only imagine what kind of movie they would give us. But I think that would be just a fun time if we got a chance to do that. And most of the time when I've done this, it's been fun times. Except for when I've been a knot of nerves. And with them, I wouldn't be in a knot of nerves, and that's important.
All right. Well, again, we thank you guys for coming in. Great game, guys. Totally stellar. I'm going to send you guys backstage while Jack and I close out this bad boy. Jack, final thoughts?
It was a good match from both. Fun Uncles did the best they could, but missing some key questions in the deep cut round definitely hurt them, but they were able to make up some ground with Spinner's Choice. So, but no, just Robert and Antonio having a hell of a game today. Not much anyone can do about that when your opponents are having such a great game. But good game from both teams for sure.
With that being said, I'm John Marr. That's Jack Pinchuk for Jordan Pierce Owens, for Jacob Papa West, for Robert Ghost Kastner, for Antonio Ant-Man Chavez, for our lovely founder, Adelaide Spence. I'll try to say what they would say. Wash your face, wash your hands, get vaccinated, get boosted, punch Nazis, be great to each other. And we'll see you next time on ONTL. Like and subscribe. See you guys next time.